Toning is a process of shifting or adjusting color through the use of color lacquer aerosols. Proper preparation is vital for the toner to adhere to the cabinet door or frame. Proper preparation consists of lightly scuffing the piece with 320 sandpaper and applying a light coat of pre-catalyzed sealer on the area. When toning, spraying at the correct distance is very important to achieve a natural and consistent look. The most common mistake made while toning is spraying the aerosol too close to the object being toned, which results in the item becoming too dark and blotchy. This exercise shows the different spray patterns created while spraying at different distances from an object. The top pattern is sprayed at 18 inches. The middle pattern is sprayed at 14 inches. The bottom pattern is sprayed at 10 inches. Notice that as the pattern gets smaller, it also gets darker. The most common mistake in toning is trying to adjust the spray pattern to fit your piece, rather than spraying at the same distance all the time. The correct distance is approximately 18 inches, which will result in a 5-inch wide pattern. Now that we know what the correct distance is, how do we spray at that approximate distance all the time? Although everyone will have a different way of judging, the main objective is to spray at the same distance all the time so that you become familiar with the strength of the color. My technique requires me to keep my spraying arm against my side and my object arm fully extended, holding the piece to be sprayed. If I'm not able to hold the piece, I still extend my object arm as a measurement. Do whatever works for you, but be consistent. When spraying, always start off the piece and then come onto the piece. Light coats will evenly build and shift the color without covering the natural grain and look of the wood. Always keep in mind that you are toning, not painting. Moving the can only a few inches closer will result in a sudden dark spot. This demonstration shows by spraying correctly with light coats, you can shift the color without changing the natural look of the wood. Notice the door is not blotchy and the color doesn't seem to have changed until the tape is removed. Now we'll apply toning to a practical application. Notice one side rail is lighter than the others on this door. The goal is to slightly shift the lighter rail to better match the others. I use 2-inch safe release tape to protect the area of the door that I don't want to apply the color to. Since I know the spray pattern is 5 inches wide, 3 strips of tape will be more than enough. I position the aerosol at the correct distance, about 18 inches from the piece. I start spraying off the piece and spray 2 light coats. I check the color and decide to give it one more light coat. The light rail is now much closer in color to the others. There will be times when you make a mistake. To remove the toner, spray no blush on a clean cloth and wipe the toner away. No blush will not affect the finish if it is a non-reactive finish. If the no blush does affect the finish, then light sanding with 1200p wet sandpaper will remove the color. By spraying light coats, you can keep the natural color shift that maple wood is so well known for. One of the most common use of toners in kitchens is to help blend off-color moldings. The techniques will be the same for all toning. Keep in mind it doesn't matter if the molding is 1 inch wide or 4 inches wide. Stay 18 inches away when you spray.